Hello and welcome back. Guys, I was in Mexico for a week with my family, but it's so good to be home. We had such a good time. I shared a bunch on my Instagram.
Hi, Zoe. Yes, cheers.
Cheers.
But I also still have a few shorts that I need to get up because I did say in my last video that I would share some of my trip there. So if you haven't taken a look, head there after this video. Also, if you're new here, I'm Steph and I share fashion and beauty and a little bit of travel content on my channel every week. So be sure to hit that subscribe button because I'd love to be friends. It's no secret, fall is here. When we landed back in Dallas, it was 55 degrees, which is basically freezing for us Texas people. We don't really do cold. And I know for some of you that maybe live up north, 55 degrees is probably like shorts and t-shirt weather. I literally had the heater on last night. Like that's how serious it is. But anyway, I am breaking down the best fall fashion at Revolve right now. I did a big haul last year and to my surprise, a lot of the pieces are still in stock. So I wanna break that down for you and share some outfits. Plus, I want to share some new pieces that you will definitely love. I want to share some of my favorite brands with you guys as well because we're not gatekeeping around here. I am wearing a different unit today. Let me know what you guys think. It's by Love Me Hair. I haven't fully committed to a fall look yet. I was blonde last week. I was a shorter brunette the week before that. And now I'm a longer brunette. So we'll see where we land. Anyway, let's get into this fall haul from Revolve. This sweater sold out so fast last year, and the fact that they brought it back makes me so happy. I've seen several sweaters that kind of have this same look and vibe this year and late last year, so I'll link those for you too because they are more affordable, but this House of Harlow sweater is exceptional. I've styled it a couple of times. I've done it with leggings, I've done it with a trouser. It is a little bit more fitted. I got a size small. I really don't know what I was thinking. Like I am a medium through and through. I got a size small in the sweater. I was feeling real slim. I feel like if I got a medium today, I could probably wear this with jeans. It's just a little too tight around my hips. So I prefer wearing it with like a legging or a trouser. It also came with a matching pant. I will link it. I'm not sure off top if they brought the pants back, but I will double check for you guys. It is gorgeous. Every time I wear it, I get so many compliments and everyone wants to know where it's from. It's from Revolve, House of Harlow by Nicole Richie. Again, I ordered a small and it does fit. Like it's not too tight in the shoulders or the bust area, but I do wonder if I would love it even more if I had gotten a medium. So just a heads up there. I am going to link some similar options for you guys, but this is a must-have from Revolve. Sold out last year and it's back this year. The next thing I got is this sweater dress from Steve Madden, $99, and it comes in this like gorgeous teal color. I styled it last year with my blonde unit, so I'm gonna pop up a photo because I felt like the colors look really pretty, but I will also show you just how I styled it today. I love this one. I feel like it looks really pretty with a tall boot. You could add a vest on top of this and just have a really fabulous fall situation. I do enjoy wearing it by itself, me personally. I feel like with the chunky neck, I don't want to take away from that, but it's the perfect length. I am 5'7", and you can see that it is long enough for me. So obviously, if you are shorter than that, it's going to hit you maybe a little bit closer to the knee, but it's a great length, something that you could definitely wear to work. There are several sweater dresses on Revolve right now that kind of have the same vibe. I'm linking a couple others that you guys will love as well. I love this one with a tan colored boot. I do also have a fun gray like over the knee boot that's really fabulous. So whatever you're comfortable with, I'm gonna link both options for you guys, but definitely love it with boots. Of course, if you wanted to wear it with a heel or maybe even a loafer, if that's more your vibe, go for it, of course. I think all of those options would look fabulous, but you can see here I styled it with a boot and I love the look. One thing I also love doing with a turtleneck sweater, especially one that has a wide neck like this one, is tucking my hair into it and then just kind of pulling it out just so slightly. If you can stand having your hair on your neck all night, it's a vibe. It's so pretty. Like maybe have a couple wispies by the face. Girl. Now for a bit more casual vibe, I got this sweater that was actually in collaboration with Mariana Hewitt. I love her and I was happy to support. This sweater is cropped. I saw it with a high-waist jean and sneakers the first time. I think it would also look really gorgeous with a satin midi skirt, maybe an open-toe heel, especially if you're like me and live in a climate where it's fall, but you could still get away with some more warmer weather pieces. I loved this one because it's not itchy and it's like the perfect length in terms of a crop. I don't mind a crop top, you know, but I'm not trying to have the crop start like up here, you know, like a subtle crop is more my vibe. It's the length that I feel most women would be comfortable with. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with wearing a super crop top. I've done it, especially when I'm on vacation, please. It's all fair game. But for like every day, this is something I could totally wear to my son's basketball games, to pick up and drop off my son from golf, to get my daughter from school. That's the vibe. This sweater was another one of those pieces that was so popular last year. I actually got it in and I wanted to share it and like keep sharing it. But the first time I shared it, it was already sold out. And it came back one time in a couple of sizes and then it was sold out again. And so I was kind of like bummed because obviously like if I wear something and someone asks where I got it from, I want to be able to share the link so that you guys can get it too. But I was so happy that Revolve brought this sweater back this year. We went to Chicago last year for Thanksgiving and this was something that I literally wore every day. The weather hadn't quite turned to where it was like unbearably cold, but it was cold. So I wore this with like jeans and boots. I wore it with a sweater dress. I wore it with a vest on top of it. I wore it so many just different ways. I definitely got my cost per wear out of this item and I cannot wait to wear it again this fall. So here I am styling it just with this corset top, which is actually from Amazon, but it's a Free People look for less. So I will link both for you and you can decide which one you want to go with, but the Amazon version is fantastic in terms of the corset top. It's super versatile and that's one of the reasons why I love it so much. And it's warm. It's not so warm that you would wear it and be hot if you're in one of those climates that's up and down, cool in the morning, warm in the afternoon. It's a nice sweater material. It's very well made. I've had mine for a year now and it still looks fantastic. There's no like pilling or piling or how do you say it? Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Nothing happening with the sweater material. Like I've worn this so many times. My toddler has jumped all over me. It still looks really good. So I highly recommend, really, really well made. This was another one of those pieces that I wore so much last fall and I love it. I love that it is still in stock for you guys and that you can get it in a couple other colors. This one is great for a fall lunch date, brunch date, maybe even date night with your boo, or just like everyday casual fall attire. I prefer wearing it with jeans, but of course it would also look really nice with a trouser if you're in a more relaxed work environment where you can show a little bit of shoulder, but it is a classy piece that I feel you could get a lot of wear out of. And the last thing I got was a Ami Song piece from Revolve. This one was a kind of like asymmetrical sweater, and it was also another one of those things that I got last year. It sold out and it came back this year. So I definitely wanted to share and highlight it because it was a really popular piece last year, and I've styled it with jeans primarily, but you could totally do this one with a skirt. I feel like this would look so nice with a satin midi skirt or even a maxi skirt. The skirt look is in for fall. I just actually have one that I just got in and I'm about to maybe get one more. So I definitely think that this one would look nice with a skirt as well. There's just so many different ways you could style it. I think if you have a sweater material skirt, this would look really nice with it too. Maybe even like a cream color with a darker brown boot. Oh, I love it. What I love about this haul is these are pieces that I've had for a year now and I'm still wearing them. I'm still loving them. They're still available. And that to me is the makings of a great wardrobe. They're all really timeless pieces. So even if there are like pieces in here that are a little bit more of a splurge, I feel like they are worth it because you're going to be able to wear them for years to come. This top actually, I just thought about this. This top is actually also from Revolve. I got it last year before I had my breast augmentation. It was like one of my before and after tops. And I still wear it and I love it. I actually featured this one in a short recently, styling brown for fall. That is my haul. Be sure to check out the links below. I linked everything for you guys. And of course, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you love fashion and beauty content. Now let's get into the brands that you should be shopping on Revolve, because all of these brands historically have pieces that are under $100, sometimes under $50. So I wanted to be sure to highlight that for you because sometimes when I talk to people about Revolve, they're like, it's too expensive, I don't want to spend that much. But I want to show you how you can shop on there and save money. I also want to make sure you guys know to check the sale section because I have found so many like little treasures in the sale tab on Revolve, and I'm talking like $15, $14, $25. So do not sleep on the sale section on Revolve, okay? All right, let's get into these brands. I have to start with my favorite. It's one that I just recently discovered and I've probably given them more money than I would like to admit. But Sunday's The Label is on Revolve. It's actually on several other sites as well. I've seen them on ASOS. And of course they have their own site as well. But Sunday's The Label, they have the most beautiful pieces. I'm pretty sure they're an Australian brand. I shopped this brand pretty exclusively for a recent vacation. I went with my girlfriends to Jamaica and we had this like fabulous girls trip and I wanted to have some fresh pieces, but I didn't want to spend a ton on each piece. I wanted to be able to buy a lot, you know? So I discovered Sundays, and once I clicked on like one thing, then it was like, it would spiral into me finding like 5 and 6 and 7 other things that I also loved. I'm gonna show you guys the collage I actually made and shared in my LTK when I first discovered them, and this is like everything that I ordered for my trip. Quality is amazing, the fit is fantastic. I wear a size medium in pretty much everything from this brand, and I've been wearing and re-wearing it for every trip that I've had recently. So Sunday's The Label is one. They will occasionally have pieces over $100, but it won't be by much. It'll like literally be like $109 or $115, $120. But most everything is under $100. Another brand that I feel like you guys probably already know is Super Down on Revolve. So that is one of Revolve's like house brands. I've actually found some really great pieces by Super Down. I will say like some of the pieces are a little bit shorter, sometimes a little bit more revealing than maybe the average person would be comfortable with, but I do love some of their pieces, and usually everything is under $100. So there's this orange set that I recently wore in both Jamaica and Cozumel. I got a ton of compliments on it and the fit was wonderful. It was a 2-piece set for under $100 from Super Down. I also have this like fabulous red dress with some fringe on it. That is by Super Down. I have a red mini dress by the brand as well. Definitely read the reviews though. I feel like sometimes It's either really, really good or it's really, really bad. So read the reviews. And if there aren't any reviews, make sure you look at like the sizing, look at how it's fitting on the model. Of course, look at like what material it's made from. I only had one item from Super Down that I returned because I was just like, what is this? And it was this like pink terry cloth set that I thought was gonna be so cute as a swimsuit cover up, but it was literally garbage. I was just like, absolutely not. So that went back, but usually everything else has been spot on. For your basics and sometimes like cute cutout tanks and sweaters, the brand All the Ways is another really good find. I have several just like basic shirts from them that I've been able to dress up and dress down. There's this like keyhole black top that I love to wear, and I've styled it with that black and cream cardigan that I shared earlier. I styled it with an oversized padded faux leather vest. They have great basics and everyday pieces that you can mix and match in your wardrobe. Another brand that you guys have to shop is called More to Come. Again, pretty much everything is under $100. They have a little bit more of a dressy vibe to them. They of course have basics, but I love that you can find great dresses, tops, sweaters that you can actually wear out and not spend a ton of money. The quality with this brand is another one that's really nice. I've never had an issue. And what I love is occasionally you'll find some sets in there too. So there was like this green top and skirt set, was originally $94 and it's currently on sale for $70. So even for two pieces, you're still getting it for under $100, but now it's on sale. So like there's little things like that that happen all the time. Keep me coming back for more. A few mid-range brands that I love that are over $100, but usually under $300 or usually honestly under $250 is the Mila Coelho collection. I hope I'm saying that right. Either way, her stuff is fabulous. A little bit more of a splurge, but never been disappointed. Like, girl, I'll give you all your flowers. Pieces are so fun. I love. House of Harlow, which is the same brand from the white sweater that I shared earlier, that was off the shoulder with a double zipper. Gorgeous brand by Nicole Richie, usually under $200, but they do have some pieces that will be a little bit more than that. But again, I've never been disappointed in the quality and the pieces are truly stunning. L'Academie, probably one of my favorite brands on Revolve. It's again, a little bit of a splurge, but usually their pieces are under $200. And they are just like gorgeous tailored pieces that you will wear over and over again. I'm like scrolling right now and I see several things that I want, but that I need to resist. This cardigan, this gray cardigan, are you kidding me? Ooh, and they also have kind of like an off the shoulder sweater vibe, similar to the Nicole Richie one. Last brand that I want to highlight is kind of a special one because I feel like I'm letting you in on a little secret here. So the brand is called We Wore What, and it's sold on Revolve. But something that I feel like is my duty to share with you is that usually on Nordstrom Rack, they will have the same items on Nordstrom Rack that they do on Revolve, but on Nordstrom Rack, it will be on sale, and I'm talking like significantly on sale. I don't know why, I don't know the rhyme or reason, but I've had multiple occasions where I'm looking at something that is full price on Revolve and it's like 40% off on Nordstrom Rack. So that is one brand to keep an eye on and be aware of, because I just want to make sure if you find pieces that you love like I do. I have a blazer, a little crop top and short set from them. I bought each piece separately, but all three pieces were full price on Revolve, and all three pieces were like over 50% off on Nordstrom Rack. Literally mind blown. I shared it on my Instagram like immediately when I saw it because I was like, this is too good to be true. Maybe it's a mistake, but that's something to just keep in mind. Put it on your radar, okay? Those are the brands that I love to shop. Several have items that are always under $100, and my other faves are kind of like mid-range, usually under $200, under $250. Those are my splurge items. They're pieces that I know I'm going to get a lot of wear out of, so I just go ahead and pull the trigger because cost per wear I think is very important. If I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it and it's going to last me a really long time, I would rather invest heavily into that as opposed to having to rebuy the same low quality piece over and over again, you know? So I hope that girl math makes sense. It makes sense to me. We've covered my Revolve haul. We've covered my favorite brands to shop on Revolve. We will close out this video with my top picks for fall from Revolve. I created this list so it's easily accessible. I added it to my description box and I will continue to add to it. So the beauty about that link is that when I add things to it, you guys will be able to see it as well. But I've got things from every price point, from splurge items to budget items. There's a little bit of everything, and I feel like it also covers a lot of the fall trends that I've discussed in previous videos as well, plus some trends that I'm looking forward to covering in upcoming videos. I'm gonna let that play. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys very soon with more fashion and beauty content. Bye.